Well, hello and welcome again to our reading of Homer's Iliad, Book 1, and we were up to line 511. So this is Thetis is supplicating Zeus to act on behalf of her son by giving power to the Trojans. Ho Sparte, thus she spoke. But the cloud-gatherer Zeus, now despite its form here, this is actually nominative. You can see the Nephile and the Eger root in here. So cloud-gathering Zeus did not reply to her tip at all, but deign for a long time hasto he sat archeon silently. Adverb. But Thetis, since she was, this is from Haptomai, she was touching his knees. Now we get these hos, so as she was touching his knees, another hos here, thus eketo, she was holding onto, and empephuia, having clung to him. This is a perfect from emphuo. So taking these together, she held, clinging on to him. So while she was, so just as she was touching his knees, so she held on clinging to him. And she asked him again, deuteron, a second time. Nemertes mende moi huposcio kai katanuson. These are imperatives here. This is from hupiskneamai. So, promise indeed to me truly, and katanuson is to nod down and hence to agree. When you nod in a downward direction, that means you agree. If you nod up, that's no. So agree, or or refuse. Epi, since. Now the epi here, notice the accent on the epi. This is, when you see the accent there, it either means it's going with the word before, which it can't do here, or it's possibly short for ep esti. So that epi there is really ep esti. You'll get any is another one, does the same sort of thing. So with the meaning there is. So there is upon you, since there is no fear upon you. In other words, you are afraid of nothing. In order that I might know well to what extent, Hoson, I, a goddess, am most dishonoured among all. So a very funny expression. So she says either agree or refuse, and of course if you refuse then I will be insulted. So so that I might know well to such an extent, to what extent I am a goddess most dishonoured among all. Tendemeg octhesas. So octheo is to be vexed or angry, and mega is adverbial here. So cloud gathering Zeus replied to her, being greatly vexed, greatly angry. Ade loigia erga hoteme exodopesai epheses. Indeed, these are terrible deeds, literally, or dreadful deeds, which you incite me, in respect of which you incite me, ekthodopesai, to quarrel. It's only here, this verb, to quarrel with Hera. It's a complicated verb here. I think it only occurs here. So it's something like, it is a bad business that you have caused me to quarrel with Hera. So these are dreadful tasks in respect of which you encourage or you incite me to quarrel with Hera. Hotan, whenever, now this is from eretho, to provoke. Whenever she provokes, she might provoke me with words of reproach, with reproachful words. Dative plural from epos. She, Autes, likewise, in the same manner also, she quarrels with me continually among the immortal gods. And she says, she tells me, Aragain, to assist the Trojans in battle. But rather, sorry, that's not right. She says that I assist the Trojans in battle because she's on the Greek side. So she's always accusing me of helping the Trojans in battle, and now basically you're telling me to do the same thing, to do that very thing that she complains about. But you now, apostiko, to depart again, lest Hera noese might perceive something, lest Hera perceives something, and these things would be a concern to me. We've got a ket in there. Offer, it's something like how I might fulfill them. So it's how these things will be worked out is my concern. But come, I will nod, so I will agree with my head, so I will nod my head in agreement, offer, so that pepoithes is a perfect subjunctive from patho, that you might have trust, you might be persuaded, that you might trust me. For this, that is his nodding in agreement, is the megiston tekmor. Generally in later Greek you get tekmar here, but tekmor, the greatest pledge, ex emethen, this is from the genitive of ego, from me, in fact, among the immortals. So for this is in fact the greatest pledge from me among the immortals. For it's something like my pledge, for you have to understand tekmor in here. So for my pledge is not palin ageraton, not reversible, nor apatelon, nor is it deceitful. You see that apate root there. Nor is it deceitful, nor unfulfilled. Whatsoever thing I agree with my head. So whatever thing I nod my head at, it is none of these things. It's not reversible, not deceitful, nor unfulfilled. And thus he spoke, and the son of Kronos, Nuse, just a basic nod word here from without the kata, and he nodded with his dark eyebrows, and his ambrosial hair. This verb here is from epi rootomai. So the dark hair of the Lord translates something like flowed out. It's literally waved or so, flowed out from his immortal head. And Elelixen he caused to tremble Great Olympus. And we'll finish that there.